Good morning, everybody. So I'm sat outside today, hoping it's not going to rain, and I'm going to give you a quick explanation of link building, how that kind of works and how that relates to your store. So this little chap is Google. This is my e-commerce store. Okay, so now my e-commerce store is on Google, but it's at the bottom, so it's not ranking at all. We just put it on Google. When we get onto Google, Google gives us a little internal pot, which I'm going to put here. You probably can't see it, but that is Google's internal mechanism of how it scores your website. So the more things we put into that pot, the more Google builds up a picture of us, and then in theory, we should go up. So we have here Google rank, so we want to go up. We have links in to Google, which will make us go up. And Google has a couple of things. It has a lot more than this, but a couple of key ones I want to talk about are authority and relevancy. So how authoritative is a site? You take Wikipedia, very authoritative, and it has a high authority score. So that's authority. The more something is taken seriously, the more authoritative it is, the more Google gives credit to that store. Then we have relevancy. So if we sell widgets and we link from a store that sells cars, it's not very relevant. We want to link from somewhere that sells widgets because we sell widgets, that's relevant to us, right? So let's go ahead and put some links into Google. This is my link. So I'm going to give Google a link. So I go up a little bit, and then what Google does is it gives me a little bit of link juice, which goes into my pot. So now I have a little bit of link juice and a little bit on Google. So I get a few more links. So there's some links going into my Google, and you can see I'm going up the rankings a little bit. So that's okay, but if we have a strategy for blogging and we want to blog the crap out of our store, all that's happening is we're not really very relevant on Google. We don't have a whole lot of link juice here, just a little bit. So Google doesn't really care about us, doesn't really put any relevancy to that, nothing really happens. You can blog the crap out of this and nothing's really going to happen for a while. Let's give myself a little bit more link juice. There we go. So what happens if we have a link from a site that has authority? So let's say, I don't know, we're lucky and we get a link from Wikipedia. Well, this happens. So you can see the difference there, that linking from a site that has strong Google authority makes us go up quicker. So now let's say I sell lingerie and I get a link from a lingerie magazine. So that has relevance. Okay, it's just some random guy's blog, let's say, so it doesn't have a strong authority, but it has relevance. So what happens then is we get some relevance, but as far as our Google pot goes, instead of having a little bit of link juice, we get a lot of link juice. So our pot is building up a lot quicker. So one link from authority gives you more link juice. One link from relevancy gives you more link juice. A lot more link juice than just links from spam links or directory links or that sort of thing. That gives you a tiny bit. So what happens when we get a link from authority and relevancy? So let's say Lingerie Monthly comes along online. They're the number one source of information for lingerie on the internet. So they've got the ultimate authority and the ultimate relevance to me, because I sell lingerie, they sell lingerie, and they're the ultimate place to go on the internet for lingerie, and they link to me. This happens. And I get my link juice. That's what can happen from one link that has authority and relevancy, worth a lot more to you than just a link from just anybody, basically. So now I'm going up Google, and you can see my site is going up the rankings in Google. And eventually, as I go up the Google rankings, really hoping you can hear this microphone, so I'm sitting in a crappy yard. You go right up the rankings, you get a lot more link juice. So now our site is ranking and has built up its own juice within Google for its own authority and its own relevancy. So now we have substance as well, because our pot is getting full of the authority from other sites being passed down to us. So now what happens is if we blog on our site, because our site has all of this link juice attached to it and all of this good stuff in Google going on, we're authoritative and we're relevant. So when we start blogging on our own site, Google gives us all of this credit for our own links, whereas when we start off at the bottom down here, and we're right down at the bottom here, we don't get any of that. So we can blog the crap out of our site and put all of this content on our site, nothing happens. Not going to do your SEO any good. So get inbound links to you that are authoritative and relevant, go up the rankings, build up your own juice, and then blog your site. So that is the way to go with link building. It's all part of SEO, and in another little video I'll tell you what to put in that content. So we've done our optimization on page, we've done our optimization for collections, we've done our keyword research, and now we're getting links to us. So on another little video in a minute, I'm going to tell you what we put in that off-page content and what we need to put in that to link back to us to get the most from it as well.